I'm Jimmy Goodwin. I had prostate cancer, and that was it started with a lymphoma in my eye. That was my first cancer I had. I went to a different facility to have that treated, and that's when they discovered the prostate cancer. My PSA was 14, and so we got that treated, and then it was time to move on and take care of the prostate. So we contacted Cancer Treatment Centers of America. We did an online chat first and had quite a good conversation with that, and he said he would do some checking. The next day he called me on the phone, and probably a 20-minute phone call, and we got a good bit of information. I gave him the insurance information, and he says, I'll get right back with you. And within a couple of days, he says, you're approved, and here's your tickets, and you'll be on your way. You don't have to worry about travel. You don't have to worry about booking airlines and what flight to take, and they take care of the tickets, and it's on the computer. You print it out, you go to the airport, you get on the plane. And one of the neat things was when the car and driver pulled up, they called me by name. They were expecting me. So that makes you feel good when you're expected in a place instead of just a random, we're picking at somebody up. They call you by name. They're waiting for you. As soon as you go in the front door of the hospital and they greet you, they give you the little wristband and the lanyard to put around your neck, and immediately they give you a printout of your schedule for the day. I never had a doubt that that's where I was supposed to be. I felt like I didn't have to go through my spiel of what all I needed. They already had all the information. They had already processed me, and it was real simple. Within minutes, I was in the system and already on my way.
Fortunately for Jimmy, he had prostate cancer that was pretty well limited to the prostate area. He was an eligible candidate for radiation treatment. Now, within radiation treatment, there's a multitude of options available to our patients. And for some patients, they do better with one treatment. For other patients, they do better with other treatment. And for Jimmy, after we had a long, lengthy discussion about all his different treatment options, what we decided was the best for him would be Calypso image guidance radiation treatment. It's basically just GPS for the body, or specifically for the prostate. So Jimmy's done wonderful with the treatment, and he's been a great patient. Really what we do for all prostate patients is we monitor them very closely, as with all cancer patients.
When they came up with a treatment plan, they say, is this what you want to do? And if you don't like exactly what they do, they'll tweak it a little bit. And so they make the treatment plan to fit you. And once they give you a plan that really goes, yeah, I like that idea, that's going to work. So that's what they do, that the patient is involved in their treatment plan.
At this point, Jimmy completed the treatment a few months ago, and his side effects were minimized by us getting together and making sure that we did that. We believe in the holistic approach, and holistic spelled W-H-O-L-E. We believe in treating the person as a whole. Person as a whole also comes with family. So taking care of not only the patient, but taking care of the caregivers that come with the patient or even are at home and they need a phone call is very important to us, because it's very important to our patients too.
The neat thing about CTCA is how they take care of my wife, Janet, who was my caregiver. Anybody, whoever the caregiver is, they make sure that the caregiver is taken care of, that the caregiver can take care of the patient also. Because the caregiver is there 24/7, and they can see things that you may not see otherwise, and the caregiver can pick up on things.
What I really appreciated was that they included me in his treatments, his diagnosis, the treatment plan. I was considered part of his care team, and I really appreciated that I felt like that my needs and my fears were addressed as well as his. And that's one of the things I truly appreciated, that they treated me as much as a person as they did him. But they provide just as much for me, I felt like, as they did for him. If I needed, say, a massage, that I could book that also. I could book the time to do that. And the fact that I didn't have to worry about meals and meal planning and transportation if he was tired. And I was tired. And they addressed that by taking care of our needs for us.
I would always encourage somebody to at least contact CTCA online, make an effort and see what they have to say. And I really think that once you have had some contact with them and you find out that they really do what they say they're going to do, the travel is no big deal. I'm doing real well now. I really didn't have the side effects that most people get. I was very fortunate in that. And I had my last radiation treatment on a Friday morning. I flew home Friday afternoon and I was at work on Monday morning. I'm back at work and my customers come in and say, "Gosh, you look good." And some of them say I look better now than I did before I left. So that's real surprising to think that you've been through all this and you really look better and feel better than before you went to treatment.